Hey everybody, it's Will and Beth. We're doing we're doing a day hike today. We're gonna hike up the Tuscarora Trail from Cowans Gap here up to the fire tower and back. Hopefully it doesn't get too dark on us by the time we get back, but it should be a good day. It is awfully windy, so we'll see how this goes.
Catch me waving.
What's that?
Catch me waving.
Yep.
Hey, there's solo.
It's a lot narrower than the Appalachian Trail.
It's kind of narrow and a little mossy.
Yeah. Wait till you hit these switchbacks up here. Came up to where the Tuscarora Trail starts cutting up the mountain. I'm not sure what the trail is if you continue, but as you can see, it's rated most difficult. And once we start up these switchbacks, you'll see why. Still working our way up the mountain. And check out the view as we're going up. This trail switchbacks the whole way up. At least it's switchbacks. A lot of times on the Appalachian Trail, you just shoot straight up it. Getting close to the summit of this particular mountain. As we go, the view keeps getting better. You can just barely see Cowans Gap Lake through the trees down there. I don't know how well you can see that on camera. And we're on a kind of sheltered from the wind right now by the mountain. It'll change drastically once we hit the top. Well, we just pretty much finished our first major ascent today. Kind of taking a snack, sitting down, taking a snack break. The view up here is pretty crazy. I like it up here. Definitely worth the walk. Although it is a tough walk. They kind of give up on the switchbacks about on the last third of the mountain up. So and then you're going shooting straight up the mountain. Which is a little bit of a workout. So we're heading on. We're following blue blazes today. I don't know if you can see the blaze on a tree or not, but we'll be going up over here, and then it'll flatten out, and we'll kind of run the top of the ridge for the majority of the time. Well, we finally made it to the top, and it levels out, so it's a lot easier hiking. I kind of like the Tuscarora Trail. Like I said before, it's not as maintained as the Appalachian Trail, so it's a little bit more wild. And you really got to pay attention to where you're putting your feet on this trail. You turn an ankle pretty easy. But right now it's going to be smooth sailing. If I remember right, this will come out of the woods and into a logging area, and then the hiking gets really easy for a good while. It's a pretty cool boulder field along the way. It's maybe about, you'd walk right by it if you didn't know it was here, really. It's maybe about 5 yards off the trail. Pretty cool looking tree. Terrain is pretty rocky, so you really got to watch your step. But we're kind of breaking out into an area that's been logged previously, so we'll be coming out of the shelter of the trees and be pretty much exposed to the wind. Might not be as bad if we kind of stay on the southeastern side of the mountain, but if we end up on the north side, it'll get a bit blustery. Your pole shrank up on you. Out into this area that's been logged previously. We follow these logging roads, the trail is we'll be kind of exposed to the wind here. See it? The wind wasn't going, it'd be a beautiful day. And it's not too bad, but the wind just got Yep. Still plugging away. We're on this nice logging road now, and it kind of sits down over the shoulder of the ridge here, so we're not getting directly hit with the wind, so it's pretty comfortable right now. And we're getting a little bit of sun. It's pretty open up here. Yep. So looks like we're wheeling this for a little while, and then if I remember remember right, it turns back into a regular hiking trail. And we'll continue on. Well, we finally left the nice, level, easy walking of the logging road. We're back onto a trail, albeit a wide one. Quite a bit of wind damage through here. All kinds of logs laying over. Hopefully there's not too many running across the trail, but we'll find out. Came out to this clearing. Here's the sign pointing our way to the shelter, and then on up for the southbound trail. We're gonna go to the shelter and fix some lunch, and then depending on how the time works out, then we might continue southbound to go up to the Overlook, and then we'll turn around and head on our way back. But we're going to the shelter now. Sign for the shelter there. Looks like some green roofs down the hill here. Not sure what the name of this shelter is. I have to figure that out. Nice little privy. Ooh, this kind of is a nice shelter. See a little porch, hon? Yeah. Looks like the rules prominently posted. Not bad. Primitive little shelter. Has the logbook. Well, I'm going to take this pack off and we'll cook up some lunch. So we got pretty creative with their with the stones here. They made two little recliners, a little heat reflector, and a bench. A little bench down here. It's pretty slick. Yep, we're just waiting for our lunch to finish, or cook. I'm hungry. Coming up on the fire tower overlook now. Here you can see, before we go there, you can see the old foundations from the tower over here. The overlook itself. It's a great view. You actually don't have to hike to get here, you can drive right to it. Kind of walk down here. These rocks are always in a constant flux of either being graffitied up or being painted over, one of the two. Earlier this summer these were painted back over gray. This is the view from the overlook. Into that peak way down there, that's where we started hiking from. Actually the little bump right below that peak. And we hiked the whole way up that ridge and then up to where we're at now. And then we'll turn around and go the whole way back. little valley in front of us, that's Horse Valley. Lower Horse Valley down here, Upper Horse Valley down there. I'm not exactly sure what this valley, the big valley we're in right now, is called. I'll have to look that up. We're heading on our way back. We're basically just backtracking our original route. I didn't really GPS the way here up to the Overlook. I actually started my GPS track up there. I figured no sense doing, marking the same trail twice. So I'll just take that mileage and double it to figure out how far we went. In the meantime, we're kind of enjoying all the uphills that we went up earlier. We get to go down them now. Hopefully, don't kill our knees. So we're just kind of double backing or backtracking on our trail, and hoping to get back to the car before 4 o'clock or so. It's a little after 1 right now. We want to be out too much longer after 4 because we were just talking, there is a cold front pushing in. You can definitely feel the air getting a lot colder along with the higher wind speeds. And I really don't want to get caught out here too much later than that. That would just make a miserable day. So we'll keep trudging on. Once I'll kind of hit the spots, maybe you'll be able to hear me a little bit better, and I'll try recording. Well, we made it back to the logging road. I don't know if you can hear, but the wind right above us is howling pretty good. And as the day goes on, the stronger that wind gets. So we're trying to hightail it out of here. What was that, huh?
Trees.
Yeah. Yeah, you can really see just like 10 feet above our heads how much difference the wind speed is. It's pretty wild. So we're trying to follow the trail, get back to our car, and call it a day. Slowly picking our way out. Came to the end of the logging road quite a while ago. And all this pretty rocky terrain here for quite a while. This nice rock outcropping here. Pretty neat. So we'll scramble through this and hopefully down the other side of the mountain here soon. Nope, you gotta scramble up them. I kind of cut to the left here, hon. It's a little easier. Wow, that's a gust. Hey, we finished our hike. Beth's all happy. She said she was telling me on the way down here, this is probably one of the more difficult hikes she's done because of all the rocks and boulders and maybe a little bit of the ice and stuff. It was definitely windy up there. A lot of big gusts, kind of pushing you sideways the whole time. We just got a little clip to go before we get to the car, and then I think I'm ready for some French fries.
Me too.
All right. All right.